Please subscribe, like, share, and tap the bell for updates.
Once, in the age when every shadow seemed to carry a secret, there lived a humble fisherman and his wife. They had a daughter named Lena, a spirited girl with laughter like sunshine on water. Every morning, the fisherman went down to the riverbank, casting his nets into the silver current. Yet no matter how long he waited, he returned home with merely a handful for his family.
Oh my goodness!
One bright morning, as he arranged his nets, something unusual caught his eye. Downstream, drifting slowly on a wooden plank, was a tiny baby. The fisherman startled.
My goodness! What is this baby doing here floating in this river?
He scooped the baby gently into his arms, wrapping her in his shawl.
I better carry her out, else she may drown.
The infant cooed softly, as if sensing she was safe. When he reached home, he called out to his wife.
My dear, this child was floating on a leaf in the water. I had to save her and bring her home.
We already have a daughter. How do you think we will be able to raise her?
The fisherman named the child Fiona, and despite his wife's protests, he raised her with gentle care. Over the years, Lena and Fiona grew up side by side, both lovely in their own ways. Lena lively and proud like her mother, Fiona kind and thoughtful like her father.
A castle in the clouds where dreams collide.
Good morning to you.
Stars
Good morning.
whisper secrets they try to.
But time, as it does, turned harsh. The fisherman fell ill, his strength fading like the tide at dusk. When he passed away, Fiona wept for days.
You brought us bad luck. You are bad luck.
From that day forward, Fiona became little more than a servant in her own home.
What are you doing here? All the work is left inside. And stop daydreaming. That's not how you
Every
make dough.
responsibility fell upon her shoulders. Preparing meals, scrubbing floors, and completing every chore that kept the house alive. Each morning and evening, her mother ordered her to walk over a mile to fetch water from the old fountain at the edge of the forest. She carried the heavy pitcher on her head until her shoulders ached. One summer afternoon, the sun was fierce upon the fields, and the air shimmered with heat. The widow realized there was no water left in the house.
Fiona, go to the well at once. The one beyond the orchard. It's the freshest. Take the largest jug.
It was nearly a mile away, and the path wound through dry grass and thickets of briar. But Fiona said nothing. She lifted the jug and set off. The air was heavy with the buzzing of bees, and her feet brushed the dust of the path. By the time she reached the old stone well, her arms were trembling with fatigue. She lowered the bucket, filled her jug carefully, and sat on the edge to rest a moment. It was then she heard a faint voice.
Oh, beautiful maiden, may I please have a drink from your pitcher?
For I am very thirsty. Might I trouble you for a drink of water?
Of course, ma'am. We must be really thirsty in this scorching weather.
Cradling it with care, she handed it to the old woman, who took slow, thankful sips.
You are so kind and courteous. Not many would serve a stranger so sweetly.
It's nothing, ma'am. You looked thirsty, and I was here.
No, child, it's not a small thing. Rare are the hearts that do good without seeking a reward.
In a flash, her form shimmered, rippling like water and moonlight. The beggar was gone. Before them stood a fairy, glowing with a soft, silvery light.
Oh, forgive me. I did not know.
You are blameless. In your kindness, your pure heart shines through.
From this day forth, every word you speak shall be a gift to the world. Flowers and jewels shall fall from your lips.
When something touches your heart and comes out in the form of tears, they shall turn into diamonds and pearls. Go now and speak with care.
Before Fiona could find words to thank her, the fairy had vanished, like mist in sunlight. Fiona lifted her jug and hurried home. When she reached the cottage, her mother and sister were waiting, impatient and cross. Fiona reached home only to find her mother fuming in anger.
There you are at last. What took you so long at the well? Hand me the water.
And as she spoke, more jewels, pearls, sapphires, and delicate blooms fell from her lips.
Diamonds, roses. How is this happening? Explained what had happened.
Fiona explained what had happened while she was at the fountain, and her mother was quite astonished.
Fiona told the story as best she could, and with every gentle word, more gems tumbled down.
Her mother scooped them up eagerly into her apron, her thoughts swirling with dreams of wealth.
This is fortune smiling upon us. Lena, you will go to the fountain this instant. Surely you'd be pleased, my dear, to gain the same gift? Do exactly as your sister did, and we shall be twice as rich.
Clarice was far from pleased. The notion of trudging a mile beneath the blazing sun to draw water like a common servant filled her with distaste. Yet the moment her eyes fell upon the heap of diamonds glittering on the table, her resolute melted away.
Fine then. If that's what pleases you.
Mind your manners and speak gently to any elder you meet.
Clarice grumbled the whole way, swatting at dust that rose around her feet. The road shimmered with heat, and sweat streaked her brow. When she reached the well, she stooped to fill her jug. Before she could lift it, a shadow fell across the water. A woman stood beside her, not ragged now, but shining like a figure from a dream.
Good afternoon. Might you spare a mouthful of water?
I didn't come here to wait on strangers. Draw it yourself if you're thirsty.
So, you'd refuse kindness to one in need?
I owe you nothing. I've business of my own.
Then your reward will be as cold as your heart.
Nonsense!
She muttered and began the long walk home.
At home, her mother rushed to meet her.
You are safe now.
Tell me quickly, did you meet the lady? Did she bless you?
Some old beggar asked for water,
And I sent her off.
Before she could laugh, a wet croak sounded. A toad dropped from her lips.
Oh, what's happening?
Then another. Then a snake coiled across the floor.
What horror is this? Stop it! Stop!
But each angry breath loosed more creatures. The room swarmed with scales and slime.
Help me!
Until her mother fled outside, crying in terror.
Help me! This is your fault. You've cursed your sister.
I didn't. Mother, please.
Silence! You've destroyed us both. Leave this house before the curse consumes me too. Get out! Get out now!
Twilight bled across the sky as Fiona walked away, tears tracing lines of silver down her cheeks. On the lonely road, a carriage rolled toward her. White horses, golden wheels, the royal crest glinting in the dusk. Inside sat the prince, returning from the hunt.
Girl, are you hurt?
No, my lord. Only heartbroken.
And with every word, pearls and lilies scattered over the ground. The prince stepped out, awestruck. Her voice was like spring water, and her sorrow shone like light.
Come with me, Mai. My father must see the maiden whose words are miracles.
Fiona hesitated, but his kindness was plain. She entered the carriage, and together they rode toward the palace gates.
We are almost there, my love.
I know. I cannot wait.
In the great hall, she bowed before the king and queen. Diamonds spilled like rain on marble. Gasps rippled through the courtiers.
A blessing from heaven. Such grace, such purity. What gift could match this goodness?
If she will have me, let her share my crown.
Then let it be so. A voice that brings forth beauty will bring life to this kingdom.
Marianne wed the prince beneath lanterns that glowed like stars. Wherever she spoke, flowers unfurled at her feet. The people adored her for her kindness and quiet joy. Back in the cottage, shadows thickened. The widow sat among her jewels, their sparkle dead and cold.
What use is gold when love has gone?
She whispered to the dark. Clarice wandered the woods alone. The creatures that leapt from her mouth drove all kindness away. Even her mother at last turned her out.
You've cursed this home. Go and never return.
Lena fled, weeping, but each sob loosed more toads, more snakes. She vanished among the trees, her voice fading into croaks, echoing near the well.
The widow's greed soured into madness.
Treasures. My shining treasures.
Years rolled by. Under the rule of the gentle prince and his radiant queen, the land blossomed. No one went hungry. Kindness passed from heart to heart like sunlight through leaves. The queen's words no longer brought jewels, they brought hope.